And then very quickly, when I got out of school and entered into my career, I realized that when I did things alone, while maybe I was producing papers or, engaging in certain policy development processes in Nova Scotia in a really effective way, I wasn't really making big changes happen. And it wasn't until I started working in coalitions that I was able to be a part of big change making. And it really turned my life around. I have a lot of appreciation for the model of the Ecology Action Center, which was the place where I started my career. They're a community organization that is so good at prioritizing that kind of coalition building. And I learned so much about how necessary it is to reach beyond yourself, to reach beyond the silos that you're usually kind of bunkered down in, and to figure out how to bring unlikely allies together, how to develop truly collaborative campaigns, and most importantly, how to solidify relationships of trust. Because ultimately, change, there's that saying, right? Change happens in two ways, very slowly and incrementally, or suddenly all at once. But the thing that people don't say about change is that it always happens, no matter the speed, because of relationships of trust. It happens because of people who trust one another, coming up with ideas and working together over time to spread those ideas, so that in those moments of disruption where change can suddenly happen all at once, the bedrock of the idea is there, and the relationships of trust to actually get it over the line are already formed. So that's become a core principle of my work. I love coalition building. It is like the center of the work that I do. And it is, of course, exactly what Climate Action Network is here to do. And I think, again, just as because we in the climate movement are so driven by the urgency of the crisis, we can sometimes forget to be humans with each other in this work. We can also sometimes feel really exasperated in those moments where, we know, or we're being told that in order to get something done, we have to build a relationship with an organization or a community or an individual that we don't have a pre-existing relationship with. It can also sometimes be really frustrating for us when we're trying to build that relationship and that person, that community, that organization doesn't work in the same way we do, doesn't move at the same speed we do. Climate activists are always moving at the speed of light. There's never, we always had to do it yesterday. Mm-hmm. And a piece of wisdom that one of my pals in this work, and someone I look up to so much, Ariel Deranger of Indigenous Climate Action, has shared that I like to repeat is, we really need to get better in this movement at moving at the speed of trust. Because that is what it takes to build these long-term relationships that are ultimately going to be what makes big change happen.